Hi, welcome back to Annie on Aging. So today I want to talk to you a little bit more about the aging brain. As we discussed before in those videos, as the brain ages, some changes are absolutely normal and happen in the brain. One of those is the processing speed. Your ability to retrieve information in a timely manner is a little bit decreased. Your working memory, a little bit harder to retain information. And third is your attention to task, your ability to focus on something as you're doing a task. Absolutely normal. This is not a decline. This is a normal change. Again, always remember the analogy with the walking, right? As we age, we might walk a little bit slower, or we might be a little bit more careful on a slippery surface. And yet, we really don't accept any changes in the brain. But those changes are normal. They are not scary. They are not you becoming more forgetful or declining. The good news is that there's compensatory strategy you can implement to help the aging brain function a-okay. If you've watched some of my videos, we've talked previously about the rule of 3. We talked about mental stamina. Today, I want to talk about writing. Now, some of you are going to be like, well, duh, everybody knows that writing down information helps with memory. But there is a way to write down information. And let me explain to you the rationale behind it. So the brain loves structure. And not only that, but the more of the brain you use, the better the recall. So not only if you have a very structured place where you can find the information will work well for you, because the brain will know what to expect. Your brain loves to have kind of a detailed place where everything goes. It decreases what is called your cognitive load. It decreases the amount of energy that your brain has to put into remembering things. It knows where to find the information. It also helps because as you write information down, you use your motor skill, you use your visual cortex, you're using a lot of different, your sensation of the pen on the paper, and that helps with the recall. So if the kind of person that you're using your phone and it's working well for you, keep at it by any means. But just know that research has shown that if you actually do write down pen and paper, you use more of the brain, and as you age, might help with your memory a little bit more. So let me tell you about the one-stop shop. I highly recommend that everybody gets a binder like this. It's just an absolutely regular binder. And the idea is to start using that binder for everything that you want to remember. I always tell my clients, I do not care if you don't remember something. I care that you know where to find the information. That decreases the feeling of being overwhelming. It decreases the feeling that, oh my gosh, I'm forgetful. It's just such a good tool. So this is an example of a one-stop shop binder. So the one section I really like is a calendar. So I always put a calendar in there, and you can put all of your appointments on the calendar. You can put the whole year ahead in there. Another section that's my favorite is my to-do list, right? This is where I write all that I have to do, and I can cross it out when I'm done so I know what I did, what I still need to do. It helps me get organized. Then you can have a section like birthdays, for example. Oh, for January, this is the birthdays that I have for the month. Now let's see if I'm looking into, if I'm looking into February, those are my birthdays, and you never need to rewrite them, right? You have them per month. It's a very good way to do it. Passwords. How often do you forget your password? You can put them all there on a paper. Medication. What medication do you take every day? The dose, and then you can take that sheet of paper and bring it with you to your doctor's appointment. You can have names. Oh, if you're like me, names not easy to remember. Again, that's normal. We can talk about it. But you can put the names there. Oh, I have a new neighbor, Julie. She's the neighbor in the White House. Now I have her name written down. I'll remember her name better. Using that binder, and if you get used to it and you really use it every day, you will notice a very beautiful change in your ability to remember information. Give it a try. Your brain will thank you. Annie on Aging.